Got to go through my system. So I have a system called the Beach Trader system, and it's a 4-part system. The first one is you got to have a game plan, and so you got to know how much you're going to trade each time. You got to, write down your trade so you guys have everything in order. You got to make sure that you have the right risk management and reward system in place, because it doesn't matter if you're a 90% trader. If the 10% times you lose, you're losing $200, and the 9 times you win, you're only making $10. You'll still be down. So we got to have the right risk and reward management system in place. That's to do with our plan. The second part is the bounce strategy. The bounce strategy is the things that I look at to make sure I know how I'm trading, indicator wise, different websites on currency strength, on, and then the third part is you got to know what the indicators are telling us. The indicators are telling us a story. They're alerting us. They're predicting. They're doing different things for us. So then we could take the trade. And then the last part of the system is number 4 is the news. You got to be able to read the news. The first, even though that's the last thing in the system, that's the first thing we usually do. Well, really, you already got to have your plan set up. So that's the first thing, we got to have a plan set up. But the second thing we do before we trade or do anything else, we got to look at the news. So the way to look at Forex news is called Forex Factory. We're trading metals. So you're going to scroll over this Forex Factory right here and go to Metal Mine. Okay. This is going to tell us what's going on with gold. This is a 6-hour chart at the top, and it's called a scanner. Very, very important. It's called scanner, and it has a 6-hour chart. And this tells us what's been going on the last 6 hours. So for the last 6 hours, gold has went down almost $3. It tells us right here. Okay. For the last 24 hours, gold has went down 0.45%, which isn't that big of a deal. That means it is very in a range, is very consolidated. But the last 6 hours, it's been going on a downtrend. So what will we do? Well, we would only trade this to go down. That's our whole, our reality of the bounce strategy is when it's going down, you can only trade going down. And there's videos in the back office about that. So let's look and let's see what gold is talking about today, right? So we're going to read the news here. We're going to look for anything that looks, you like these little gold things right here, orange things, you want to read about that. If it has to do with gold, or red, you want to read about that if it has to do with gold. So this is a country right here. Let's see what this red means right here. ECB president and vice president scheduled 8 times per year. Press conference is about an hour long and has 2 parts. Let's read right here on the right what this means. More rapid rate hikes ahead. Metals market commentary. This guy's going to tell you copper falls on a risk asset weakness, USD strength. We're just looking through the news real quick. Okay, right here, gold price remains stuck. Let's see what this says. So gold market faces another monetary policy hurdle as the European Central Bank signals it will interest rates with a 25 basis point move in July, followed by potentially 50. Wow. In September. Thursday, after leaving interest rates unchanged. So they're leaving it unchanged right now, but then they're telling us in July they're about to do all this wild stuff, man. It's going to change our whole existence. 25 and 50. It will be prepared to move aggressively in September. The calibration of this rate increase will depend on the updated midterm inflation outlook. Man, so, man, they're about to do some big things right now. Wow. This should mean that, see, gold right now is stuck, but it's saying like in July, it should be going up because the economies are going to be going down because of this news. Wow. That's terrible news. Let's see what else we got here. Just looking through stuff really quick here. Unemployment claims are up in the United States, higher than what we thought, 10% higher than what we expected. That's very bad. Man. Okay, so that's the scanners. That's how you read that. And we want to look, when we got on here, it was down $3. Now it's down $3.50. So it's still moving really fast down right now, which is great for us. Now we want to look at the currency strength, because like I taught you guys yesterday in the videos in the back office on the basics of gold, what we know is that USD and gold has an inverse relationship. That means when USD is strong, gold is weak. When USD is weak like this right here, gold is strong. So gold in actuality shouldn't be going down, but that's only a 0.67% of the time that's going to happen. The other thing is 80% of the time when the odd is strong, gold is strong. When the odd is weak, then gold is weak. So right here is more of a determination. What we're going to focus on is the odd is very weak right now, which means that gold should be going down. That's what we got. Okay. We looked at our currency strength. We can look at another currency strength just to measure it. This is another one I've kind of been liking. Does a 5-minute evaluation. Let's see what this looks like. And USD is kind of weak as a 4 out of 6. Not bad. The odd is stronger right here. So it should be going up on this one. The number one currency strength meter is this one right here. So I'm going to more go for this. Let me update it. And I updated it. Odd is very strong. USD is very weak. So that's an opposite thing. This is why it's been ranging. The odd is very strong, meaning that gold should go up, right? And then the USD is very weak, which means gold should be going up. So when we look at the trade, though, for some reason, gold is still going down, even though the currencies are telling us it should be going up. But look at it, it's been going down all day. It came from up here, $59, and now we're sitting around 40-something dollars, 1845 or something. It did try to push up right here, boom. And it went up $10 right here. And now it's just been free falling. We would like to get this as a free fall and see last night what we did. You know, you could have still been in the trade last night. This is last night what we did. And look at it, it's just been falling ever since. If you would have put, you know, the trailing stop loss, you would have probably bounced out down here somewhere if you have that trailing stop loss. I got in and out like 5-6 times at last night. So everybody should have won with that trade. It's still going down from last night. So now we expect the same thing to happen. We have some stuff on our radar coming up in, you know, what is this? This is 9 hours. In about 10 hours, we got this inflation rate. They're going to talk about it, right? Which should make the gold go up. Let's see what else they got going on tomorrow. You always look at these right here. This one right here is an inflation rate. So gold should be going up, but gold is still going down. See, people are selling their gold because it's so uncertain right now. People need money to pay their bills. So right now we're at the bottom of the Bollinger Band where we would not be taking a trade to go down at that point. You know, we could do like a low level trade, you know, even though we only want to go down, but we don't have any trade right now for the time being. We would probably want to take this up for about 5 minutes on a low trade, though, very low level trade, just to get a trade in, because it's pointing up for the 1 minute. We might be in a trade for about 5 minutes going up, and then it's going to probably continue to crash down. So I'm going to put a trade in very low. This isn't like the normal trade. Right now, there is no trade going down because it's so low. So I'm going to try to catch it going back up. So I'm going to do a very low level trade right here. And so let me go on here and execute a low level trade, which to me would be a 0.1. Some of you guys, your low level trade should be at about a 0.01. That would be a low level trade for mostly everybody except for me. Let's see, 18. I'm going to do 18, just 1843 for the stop loss. And I'm just going to take it to go up real quick. Okay. I'm not even going to do a trailing stop loss right now. I really want to take this going down, but I got in a trade because I feel like it's going to start breathing and going up just for a little bit. Okay. It might not, it might continue to drop down, but this is a perfect place for a couple minutes for it to start breathing up. You look at the 1 minute chart, it's super over sold. The money flow is super oversold. This should bounce back up just a little bit, but there's no guarantee. The thing that you want to do is with, when you got more volume on here, you only want to go down in a trade on this. This is just because we can't really get into a trade right now because it's just going down, down, down. So there it is. It's still kept on going down. That's why we did a very low trade. It's going to need to breathe a little bit and go back up. And we should be able to cash that first trade out. And then maybe this will work its way back up. This would have been a great time to trade right here. This little area, that was about 15 minutes ago. Right here would have been great to take a down trade. You guys see it right here. It hit the top of the Bollinger Band. The red line crossed over. We'd have been in a very, very good trade right here. But as it is, this isn't a good trade to come down because it was already so low in the position. So hopefully you guys are only in it for a couple pennies. Hit the Bollinger Band. It should reject and go back up for a little bit. We just want the 5 minute also to go up. And then we're going to take another trade going down. This is a good spot where we could have took a trade going down right here. It was overbought right here. And then you see it go down. We could have won some money on this one right here. So we're only really trading going down. So right now we just put in a little trade, like a penny trades, just to wait on it for it to breathe to go up. And then we're going to do our real amount of trade in a second for it to go back down once it goes up a little bit. So we're just waiting on it to breathe. And this is what it looks like. It rejected right here. It started going back up because it hit the Bollinger Band like we kind of thought. And hopefully it will turn this around and start going up on RSI. Let's see what the 1 minute is giving us. And here we go. We got 2 green candles. We knew it was going to breathe a little bit. That's what we were expecting. Maybe a couple more little green candles like that. We were in this trade for we just want to be in for a couple minutes and get on up out of this trade. I wish we could have got it a little lower right here. We would already cashed out on this trade. I got it a little bit higher, so I don't even know if I'm in profit. Yeah, I'm at $2.90. So it's trying to get into profit. As soon as it goes into profit, I'm going to close this out. So this is going to be heading back down after it breathes and goes up. Here we go right here. We're about to be in profit, everybody. Everybody go to it. And this was just our fun trade to close out. Just to take a trade because we thought it was going to breathe. But this isn't a good trade right here because it's going to breathe and then it's going to shoot back down real fast. So let's just get into profit on here. Say we took a trade and we had a little fun together. So we're in profit right now. Everybody should be in profit right now. And I'm just going to jump out right there. Just a little bit of profit. I'm cool. Hopefully you guys jumped out too and got that little bit of little fun game that we just played together. We knew it was going to breathe up. Here we go. It's going up. Perfect. And it should be about to start coming back down. It's going to maybe consolidate right here for a little bit before it gets to probably this simple moving average. Probably will consolidate right here. So jump out. It's going to start coming back down in a second. We just wanted it to breathe. Everything's shooting up. It might go up more, but we're not in it to make money off that going up trade. Okay. We just wanted to make a little bit and get out of that thing. All right. And here we go. We're just waiting for our formula to correct itself. And then we're right there on the money. And it's still going up. So if somebody did stay in, you made a little bit more money. But right here, I just hit the simple moving average. This is this line right here. This is where it should reject and start coming back down. We wanted this to go all the way up here so then we could take it going back down. So that's what we expected to happen. It did happen. And let's look at the 5 minute chart that it didn't go up far enough on the 5 minute though. We needed this to move a little higher. So It's still not good yet. It might keep on going up, but I'm out of that trade. I'm not waiting for it to go up because it might crash down right here. I knew it was gonna breathe. Let me see something. I'm gonna look and see what time frame looks really good for it going back down. See if there's any kind of time frame. Usually when you do the higher minutes of the trade, then you're gonna be in the trade longer. You know, we were looking at the 45-minute candles last night when we were doing all this, and we are looking at the 5-minute candle. So we had to wait for it to actually come down. Right here, we got a good signal right here. This should start going down right now. Yeah, this is a good place right now for it to go down on the 45 minutes. We might have to be in there for a longer time. Let me see what's going on. I like that one. 45 minutes looks good to go down a little further. And let's go back to the microscope. So yeah, right here, when it hit that simple moving average, we could have took it to go down right here. Now you see it is over bought and it should be coming down. So I want it to breathe back up, hit this orange line, and then I'm gonna take it going down. Let's see here. Yeah, it's going down now. I wanted to breathe up a little bit. The red line just crossed over. This is a good sign. If it does a little bounce where it goes back up here, touches around this area, I want to take it going down. Let's see here. I like the 45-minute game. It looks really good for the 45 minutes. Big red candle. See what the MACD is telling us. It has momentum going down for 45 minutes. Let's go back. And this is what you got to do. You have your strategy already up. The bounce strategy's up here, and you're just going from the different time zones to see what kind of trade you can get. This is, yeah, the 5 minutes really good. It hit the exponential moving average and shot right back down. That's what we wanted. So we got in right here to go up, right? I was like, hey, it's going to go up. It went up and we got out. And then we were waiting for it to start going down. But guess what? It went down before we thought it was going to go down. So I wanted it to bounce up a little bit, but it took 2 big candles down. So we really needed to take a candle going up. It might not. Let me see here. This might be the candle going up right here. All right, here we go, you guys. Be ready. We want to catch this around 1845.20. 1845.20. 1845.20. 1845.20. 1845.20. It's almost there. 1845.20. Actually, let's go 1845 exponential. 1845.30. I'm gonna go pending 1845.30. 1845.30. 1845.30. So I'm putting in my pending order right now. Oh, I gotta put pending order. Pending order. Buy limit, we're gonna say sell limit. We're gonna do a low volume trade right here because the market is weird. It's not perfectly where we want it. 1845.30 is where we're gonna get in the trade at. And we want our stop loss to be at 1846. Just 1846.30. 1846.30. And it needs to go up a little higher. It's not around there yet. So we can place our order. This is going to be a placed order. And when it goes up to there, it's going to hit, trigger our trade to get in. Let's go back Let's look at what's happening here. Okay, so we needed to go up to about here.
Hey, Beach, what was your sell limit price to buy in?
You mean stop loss?
No, target price.
Oh, the target price right here, 1845.30. This red line.
And the stop loss?
The stop loss is $1 over that, so it's 1846.
30.
Yeah, 1846. Let's see where
What's your take profit?
I didn't put in the take profit. That's the last thing you really need to put in, because you could change that, but we have to have the stop loss set in there and everything like that, because it could just shoot out of space and then you don't want to lose too much money. This is the stop loss, 1846.30. So that's where our stop loss is set right here. See how it looks super high up, but that's only $1. So you only want to be $1 or $2 on a stop loss. Because you rather take that stop loss, $1 loss. And if it does go up here, guess what? I'll come back in if I really believe in it, and I'll come back when it hits the stop loss, and then it'll probably go back down. And as long as it goes back down to where I started at, guess what? I got all my money back. You get it?
Gotcha. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So that's why you don't want your stop loss to be like $2. If it goes up $2, brother, it changes whole course in destiny. You know what I'm saying? It's on a whole nother boat. So you want your stop loss to be like, okay, yeah, it did go up, shot me out, but I still believe it's gonna go down, so I can get back in right here and make the money back. That's what the stop loss should be thought of as. Not like, man, I don't want my stop loss to hit. I'll just keep on moving it up, and eventually it'll go down. That's not what you want, because that's how you can lose a whole lot of money. Okay?
Trust me, I understand that one.
Okay. All right. The pending price is 1845.30. Yeah, we want to win more than lose. All right, here we go right here. So you can see it's almost here, right? It's almost to this spot. It might move up a little further. I seen the top of this wick right here. We could have got in right here, but it's okay. We want to get in at a little higher than actuality. Like I thought it could probably reverse right here, because the last wick that just happened, it did reverse at that last wick. But guess what? That's only 10 cents higher. So if it did go up 10 cents higher, we got it at a better spot. So that's what we're kind of looking at. And it did start going down like we were thinking. And hopefully it'll go up one more time and then come back down for us. And we'll get a good trade in here. See what's going on. It almost hit the Bollinger Band right here. So look at this. Look how close I put it to the Bollinger Band. I didn't even see it on the 1 minute. That's cool. It got very consolidated right here. Do you guys see what that is? You see how the tight space right here is going from, it's going like 80 cents. 80 cents for the last like 20 minutes. So very tight. And what happens when you have very tight? Let's look in the past. This is very tight too. It's shot down. The last time it was very tight right here, it shot down. The last time it was very tight right in this area, it shot down. So this is what we're expecting. See, this went down and went back up, but it didn't consolidate. So you want to see every time it consolidated, what happened? Look at it, consolidated right here, right? And then boom, shot down really fast. So you're always looking at the past to get the results. So right here, consolidation and then a big drop. So that's what we're expecting, the same thing to happen. Consolidation right here, big drop. So all day when it consolidated, see right here, it really went from down or up here, it went down really fast and back up. That's not, so every time it went up, it was because it went down really fast and went back up to balance. But every time it consolidated like this area right here, then it took a big down. So I'm always looking at like the history. There's a lot of stuff you could look at on a trade, but looking at the history was okay. Here we go right here. This is at the 30. We knew, see, we could have got in right here, but now we got in a little better place. So that's a 30. It should have kicked us in maybe to the trade. Right now it's super overbought. Hopefully this is going to come back down. It is consolidated. Here we go. It's coming down. I don't even know if we kicked in the trade. Did it go up to 30? Yes, it did. It went up to 30 and we're in profit right now. And let's see what's going on. Here we go. All right, let's shoot down. There it is, shooting down, shooting down. Let's go. This is what it
Is
looks
this
like.
a session? Is this the session trade for the day, Beach?
Yeah, I was gonna take what time? I was gonna take a couple. I want to take a couple trades, but these are just, it's rough right now because it's so consolidated. So we're gonna probably cash this out really soon and then get into another trade again. So right now it hit the Bollinger or it hit the resistance I created, the pending price, and it went back down. You know, if you got high volume on this trade, you can cash out and make some money. I did a really low volume trade. It's not even nothing yet, $1 or something. So it's no problem for me. I'll just stay in it. But I want to get even a better trade again. So I'm in that one for a low amount. Hopefully it keeps on shooting down. And if everything kind of works out on the 5-minute chart, if this line keeps on, you know, after we cash out this one going down, hopefully we can get a better trade, like something like around this area where we can really make some gains when it's dropping. So, you know, tonight is just one of those nights to where we're going to take like little gains. So let's look at our account. This is our Academy account that I use for everybody. So if you did do one, you would be at, this is just $8 so far you would have made. If you're doing 10 volume, you would be at $80. If you do 100 volume, you'll be at $800. And so different accounts, different folks, different amounts of money you're going to make. But whatever you do on this trade is just a low amount of trade because it's super oversold. So it's not really a perfect trade for it to go down, but we see the momentum's going down. See, it is fluctuating right here. And we really want, I mean, that's why I did that low trade. What we really want is for this to go up and be overbought. And so we could do what happened right here. Or like what happened right here. Look at the last time it was overbought. The time before that, it was right here. It went up super fast and then boom, we could have took it all the way down. And we could have put a rolling stop loss, trailing stop loss, you know, and then it just kept on going down. It might have cashed us out right here, or it probably would have cashed us out right here when it started going back up. So we want these lines to keep on moving up for us. And then we have a really good spot. So let's wait that out because I believe it will come back down really far too. So we're waiting it right now. And we're looking for these lines to keep on coming up. Let's look at the 1 minute and see, you know, is it over? So it's over bought right here, but the money flow is in the middle. So it could still move up from right here for sure. The momentum on the MACD is going up. Let's look at the 45 minutes again. This is for a longer trade. And it's dumping down right here. This is saying it's going down. And it even gave us a signal to go down on the 45 minutes. So what that signaling is you know, for more time in this trade, it's going to start going down. But in the minutes right here, it's saying that it hasn't crossed over yet. It doesn't want to move down that fast on the minutes. So it might go up a little higher, and then we got a good trade. Here it is at the Bollinger Band, and it should start rejecting it, start going back down right here, which it did. It hit the Bollinger Band, started coming back down on the 1 minute. It lost momentum, and then it gained its momentum back. So we just got to wait this out. Our stop loss is way up here on the low trade, so we're not in danger of losing this trade or anything. So don't worry about that. I was talking to somebody, and they were like, last night they lost money. I'm like, how did you lose money last night? It never even went close to the stop loss. It never went close to the stop loss. And then, you know, I kept on showing people throughout the night, like what was happening with the trade that we took. It just kept on going down and down and down. You know, let me see. I think I got a picture of it. Let me see if I got a picture of that. All right. So this is where it was like last night. We had the resistance. We were like in this time frame right here. And it never went up. Like our stop loss was way up here somewhere. So it went up a little bit over where our resistance was, and then started coming down. You know, went back up right here, started coming down right here. It took a big dive. But then look at the next thing that happened. Like if you would have stayed in that trade for a little while, but everybody should have made money on that trade last night for sure. Let me show, is this the one? Yeah. So this is what ended up happening. Later on in the night, this is what happened. So this is like I think 10 minutes or something. So when we were trading, we were like in this area right here, right? And then it hit right here, went down, and then boom. Then it went back up right here. So you could have took the trade again if you were watching it, but boom, and then it just fell and collapsed. You know, went through our big money zone, our mid money zone, the little money, all the way down to the extreme stream money down here somewhere. So that was last night. So if we stick with it, you know, we can make a whole lot of money on this. So here it is. It looks like it's trying to consolidate it, put two lines right here. Let's see. Let's draw a new line right here, and let's see if this is going to be the new resistance line. We're going to keep the old one too, because it's still vital to what we're doing. But this looks like, you know, the last 2 minute candles are right here. And let's see what this is. It going to break through this little zone. Here it is right here. It hit, came back down. It threw a green doji right here. This is a sign that the next candle should have been a red candle. So it threw a green cross doji, and it should have went down from here. So now it hit and it went back down. Now we're over here. And so this should be starting to fall down. It did cross over the 0 right here. Let's see here. Let's get it down, down, down. Sometimes you got to talk to the trade. Here it is right here. So it hit that new resistance line we put in there and started coming down from there. Let's get a few red candles in a row. You see right here on the 1 minute that the red line crossed over is dumping down. And the momentum right here from the MACD is going down also, which is a good sign. Here we go. We're in profit again on the last trade we took. Now it's getting us better profits. Let's get it going down, down, down. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 3 red candles, and then a green candle came. Let's keep on dumping down. If we could turn this green candle that's trying to form, we could turn it into a red candle. We're going to have a lot of momentum going down if people can see, you know, 4 red candles in a row. And it's still a red candle on the 5 minute chart. You can see it's still red. Right now it's trying to turn into a doji. Let's get this thing going down. 1, 2, 3. The next one tried to Getting back up. The momentum still going down. Everything is saying it's going down. Now the money flow is pointing down too. You see it just crinked down right here. Let's get this green candle. Let's take some of this green candle power away. Let's go back down with this red. Let's go. And there is starting to be like this resistance right here also. I think I'm going to get in again at this spot, 1845. If it does go back up here, 1845. 1845, 60. Might not get that high. It might start collapsing right now. Let's get some red on the board. And these are just low volume trades. It's really not moving like how gold usually moves. It's throwing us off on some of the information we have. Let's look at the currency strength again. Let's see. USD is all the way bad. AUD is up. So that's saying that gold should be going up, but very, 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 very unpredictable right now what's going on. Here goes that red candle. Let's get a big red candle though. Like, let's drop. Let's drop. I like that formulation right here. It tried to correct itself and then it dropped down a big red candle for us. What we want is for this candle to go past this level right here. And then the next one should be a red candle. If it does, that would be a good formulation on the candle. So like this area right here, if this one stays right here, it goes a little lower, then we're looking really good. Let's see. How much time do we have? 9 seconds. Go down a little further for us. Just a little bit. 3, 2. Okay, here goes a new candle. There we go. Beautiful. It transitioned down and went back up. Okay, let's go down a little further. Everything is saying this is going. There it is. That's what we want to see. That candle. There it is. Beautiful. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, you guys. That's what we wanted. That's all we're looking for. I know I only got a little bit on here, but I'm out. We wanted that little push right there. You guys can stay in if you guys have more volume. You guys made more money, but it might go down and hit this Bollinger Band, so you might be able to stay in till then. I would have cashed out on that. And then once we trade bigger volume, this is consolidated, so we could have did a lot of volume on this. We could have made about $200, I would say, if we put enough volume on this one. If we put in, the volume of 10, if we had a volume of 10, we'd make $200 and got out. And that's good. And that's all we really want. It's saying that it's going to keep on going down too. So if you didn't take your money yet, that's fine. That was a little kibbles and bits that I took. If I was at one volume, it would have been a $20 trade. If I was at 10, it would have been a $200 trade. So that's what we're kind of looking for on these little movements that the market's doing. We knew it was going down. So that's beautiful.
Would you jump back in right now?
No, not right now. I would jump back in if it went back up to this red line where we have the pending offer at. Yeah, I would not jump in right now at all. Yeah. Because we're doing like a minute trade. See this right here? Now it's about to be oversold. You get that?
Yes.
Once it's oversold, it'll probably go back up. Like right now, it's going to hit the Bollinger Band, and it'll probably reject and come right back up. A couple green candles. Now, some people, I have a friend that does a Hungry Hippo. He's a great, talented trader. But, when we measured out, it was like I was over 90%. He was at 70. And he didn't understand why he couldn't get over 70. But he would have about 800 trades a week, and I would have about, probably about anywhere from like 30 to 80 trades a week. So he would have 10 times the amount of trades as me. But see what just happened? Was that Lincoln that asked me that?
Yes, I just saw what happened. Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, man, as soon as he hit the Bollinger Band, bam. So we got our money out of there before it, I knew it was going to do that reversal move. But yeah, if you do wait for it to go and hit this red line, then you can take it. The safer thing to do is wait for it to hit this red line at the top and take it. But you could do a low volume trade right here and it'd be good for you. But if you want to put real money on this, wait for it to go back up here.
Okay, thanks.
Man, that's gonna be on the video right here. So that's like, hey, I predicted that smooth, huh? This whole transition going down, hitting the thing, going right back up. Let's see here. Yeah, now it's oversold. It's crossed over. Looks like it should be going back up. Might go back down. It hit the simple moving average, this orange line, and went back down from there. It should have probably even went up a little higher and hit the red line, but now it's going back down. So that's what I was telling you. Like if it hit the red line, you could have went back in, but it didn't go high enough. It missed it by like how much? It missed it by 7 cents. You see?
Yeah, I saw that. I stayed out.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's little money, man. You ain't got to worry about that. Yeah, what we want is just to constantly win. We want to stay above the bounce strategy. We want to stay above 80 to 90% trade accuracy. Because then when we start leveraging and putting in a lot of volume, that's how we're going to get paid. Like, see, I'm doing 0.1 volume. And so if I was doing 1 volume, I'd make $20. If I did 10 volume, $200. You see how, and we can get an account to where they'll let us trade 100 volume. Some of us have an account right now to where we could trade 25 volume. So let's say somebody was doing 25 volume. That little trade that we just did that happened that fast, that person would have made $500. And that was like something that took like what, 3 minutes, 4 minutes?
Right, right.
So today's just a weird day. It just keeps on consolidating over and over and over again. See, this whole area right here, this is what I mean by consolidation. Like, I'm going to put some different kind of line here for us. Yeah, from right here, let's make these lines like purple. So this trade for the last, 30 minutes has been going from here to here. That's it. And that's 1845, 50 to 1844 points. So that's like a 90 cent exchange going up and down right here. So we can make some money, but it's just, we're not going to make big money right here. It's just going to be, littler type money. Let me see what's going on here. And here it is. It hit our line. I'm going to get back in if it hits the second line. But it did hit our line. We can come in with a low volume trade right here on this line. Would be perfect for a lower volume trade. Because even when we get it up here, we want it to go underneath this line again. So it might not get up to this line this time. It might just lollygag like in this area right here. Because that's what happened right here. See, it went up to here. This was the highest. It went down and then it shot up a little bit for about 4 minutes, went back in. So this might be this is like the resistance zone. From this resistance to this one, somewhere in between these two zones, it's going to start falling and going back down. That's what we're predicting. So I'm going to be more safe because I'm not a volume trader. I don't trade a lot of trades. So I'm just going to wait it out and see if it goes up here. If it doesn't, then I missed the trade, and that's okay, because from right here, it's going to probably go back down the Bollinger Band and cash out. Right? So some of the people, they took the trade right here, like we were saying, and it should probably go back down, take a couple minutes to get down here to this Bollinger Band and then cash it out. You're in profit right now if you did get in right there. So we already had it scoped out. But you'll make more money if it goes up here. And it's so funny how now the line that I created at the top is what? The top of the Bollinger Band. And the line that I made in the bottom line is what? It's the moving average in the middle. Isn't that a trip? So I seen that way back here, and I already had it planned out what was, what was going to happen. Because usually it bounces off like the moving averages or the top of the Bollinger Band to go back down. So here it is. If you guys got in right there, you're making some good money right now. Depending on your volume, you might want to get out already, or you might want to wait a little longer for it to go all the way down to the bottom of the Bollinger Band. And here it is. It's going down there. So let's see. What is this trying to cross over? Here it is. It went back. Here we go. Let's see if it's going to go all the way up here for us this time. Needs to go up 20 more cents. Let's see if it has the strength to do it. This is a 5 minute. So see, last time it went up here, it kind of didn't go up there again for, 15 minutes. So if it goes back up here, then it looks like we got a good little position to rock it out. But it could go back. It could keep on going up. It's very consolidated right now. But our stop loss is going to be set at, 1846.3. If it does go that high, this is the highs of a little bit earlier. And both times it went up that high, what happened? It shot back down. So what we would do is we would take the L right here, and then we would get back in. Once it stopped going up and it started coming back down a little bit, then we would go ahead and jump in. And then you could jump in up here, and then you're making more money than what you would have lost. You can see how it came all the way down under here. And so you would have made more money, which would have been a perfect transaction for you. Okay, and then Damon said something about he's doing binaries or something tonight. I still got some of my binary accounts. Let's see, here we go.
I don't recall that.
Yeah, he said something about jumping back on at 9 o'clock to do binaries. So guess I'll wait for him to come back on. All right, let's get it down. Let's get it down right here. So we could have got in, cashed out right here. It's not that big of a money. Then we got in again. Waiting for it to get down here by the Bollinger Band. See what happens. If it does go up a little further, then I'm gonna jump in. Right now, it's okay to jump in right here on a low volume trade to go down. So you could kind of hop in right now. This is a good area. Anywhere between these two lines is a good area to get in. I'm going to be very conservative. I'm waiting for it to hit this top red line. But there is money to be made right here at this line because we keep on seeing it. It will hit this line like it did right here. It hit the line and then it collapsed down here. Then the next time it hit the line, it's just been steady right here. And now it looks like it's going to collapse again. So anywhere around this little line should be some money for us. And right now the red line is going to cross over. So this could be a sign of it going down for about 3 to 4 minutes. And that would be good for us, right? We love it when this red comes in because we're only trading going down right now. We're really not trading going up. And so it almost did it. Look, it tried to go up there. It wicked back out quick. If you guys are volume traders and you guys want to trade a lot, like another trading opportunity, if you guys weren't just doing the bounce strategy, then you guys could have took this going up right here. You see when the blue line crossed over right here, You could have took it, it hit the Bollinger Band, you could have took it going up for a while and then cashed out because this is like our resistance, just cashed out at this line. That'd have been another good trade scenario for you. Right now it's at the top. It's super overbought right now. That should be coming back down. So let's see what happens. It threw off a green doji. That means the next one should be a red candle coming down. About 70% of the time, whenever you see a green doji, the next one's going to be a red candle going down. So let's just see if that stays correct. Doesn't happen every time, but it happens a majority of the time. What we don't want is a red doji. If a red doji comes up, then it's supposed to go up a green candle. So right now it's trying to play a doji, but no, go down. We do not want a red doji. This is so consolidated. Okay, let's see. The consolidation now is from, for the last 15 minutes is 1844.9. So it's about 50 cents from here down to here. And so it's just been in this 50-cent zone. So nobody should be losing anything. You guys have the stop loss at $1. So even if you got in all the way down here in the trade to go down, because you wouldn't have been cashed out yet. We got it for $1. So if you get in right here, this is a good area to get in to set your stop loss, you know, for $1. There it is. Bam, get out. Everybody should have got out right there. Go ahead and get out if you can. Get out right now. Should have won again. Beautiful. Oh, let me see the chat. There it is. If you didn't get out yet, get out now. This is what we predicted. See, we're going for it to go down. Everybody should be winning. That's my brother Simpson on there. Right on, my brother. Mr. Simpson. Yeah, so it hit the bottom of the Bollinger Band. We think it's going to probably reject up, but it has a lot of momentum and power moving down right now. Let's look at another time zone and see what just happened. Bam, look at this. Perfectly tracked it. Perfect, you guys. Come on, man. Serious. Like, man, I don't even think, I haven't even lost a trade this whole week. That's beautiful. I love being on the call and not losing nothing. That's beautiful.
So now we just wait since it did that drop, huh?
Yeah, we wait for it to have to come back up because now it's like all that money is in there. Did everybody cash out though? I hope everybody did. I know everybody can't talk. Here we go. Beach Trader Night. We came in. It's been going down ever since. We caught it at the top. It's going down, 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 down. Let's win every night. We are winning as an academy, winning as a family, man. This is a family movement to make money together. And we want to help everybody, man. Try to help your friends. Try to get people on here. We can teach them. We can coach them, you guys. You guys are going to learn how to trade just by watching what I'm doing and me walking you through every night what I'm doing and what I'm thinking about. Guess what? Now you guys are going to start thinking like that. You guys are going to start doing the same thing, and everybody's going to be winning. It's beautiful. Yeah, I'm loving it, man. We had a great, great week, you guys. That's beautiful. That thing just dropped out the box. It might keep on going down. Look, it dumped right here. The money flow saying it's going down. If it goes back up, we can get it again. It went way down here. Hopefully you guys cashed out probably around this area right here. You guys cashed out because that was a good drop. Now it's oversold. And so I don't know what Damon said he wanted to do something binaries. Let me see. Let me call him up and see. Because if not, we could just stay and just keep on trading. Wow. Man. Yes, sir. Are you jumping on or not? Huh? I thought you said 9 o'clock. Hmm? What do you mean? Okay. All right. All right. All right. Man, oh man. The bottom dropped out of this one, you guys. Hopefully you guys got some profit off of this. So it's well scoped up. It's funny because, you know, the currency strength meter is not like we have no indication from this. That's why I tell people only 10% of the trading strategy is the currency strength meter, and the other one, and that's about 5%. And the other 5% is this scanner right here. So we looked at the scanner, we seen it was going down for 6 hours, which is great. But do you notice that when we started trading, it was what? Negative $3.53 for that 6 hours, right? But now it's like we got 5 hours from there, and then you add on the hour that we just did, and it's the same thing. That means it is super consolidated. It's still going down a little bit, right? So that's 10%. Remember, 5% currency strength, 5%, you know, the scanners, and then the news is about 20%. We got to read the news. So that altogether is about 30%, right? Then you got the plan, which is about another 40%, or probably 30%. Let's say the game plan is like 30%, the risk management, all that understanding, that stuff that you should already come in and applying, because you should always do your same plan, your same risk, your same reward strategy. And then the other like 40 to 30% is the bounce strategy. You know, we read these indicators, we seen it was overbought up here, we knew it was coming back down. We're doing the thing. You know, if you guys are a hungry hippo trader, you guys are trading this to go back up, I wouldn't do that, because it might collapse even further. You see how that momentum just hit and dropped the bottom out of it. Here we go right here on the 5 minutes. It hit the Bollinger Band on the 5 minutes and shot back up. But let's look, and this would be a trade that we'll put in for a long time. Like right now, we could trade this going down on the 45 minutes. So you might be in this trade for about 2 hours for it to go down, right? Put the stop loss, probably if you're doing a long trade like that, put the stop loss up like $2. Right now it is at 44.70. So you probably put your stop loss at 50, 18, 18, 50, 40 for the stop loss. And hopefully it just keeps on going down, down, down. So let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and put a pending order in. And this will be my trade of the night. I'm gonna put a pending order in. And let me see, what pending should I be on? I'm gonna do a pending order at our spot. 1845. No, I'm gonna do 1845.50. 1845.50. So my pending order is 18. And I'm gonna do a little bit bigger volume. The price is 1845.50. Okay. Then my stop loss is gonna be 18. 1840. I'll go 1848. That's $2.50. Okay, and I'm gonna put this on sell limit. And I'm not going to do a take profit. Why am I not doing a take profit? Let me show you. I'm going to put that on right there. Instead of doing a take profit, I'm going to find the one that's right here. And I'm going to do a trailing stop loss. And I'm going to do a trailing stop loss. I'm going to do a custom one. And I'm going to do it at $1.20. Okay. Because I've seen it as very consolidated. So $1.20 means that, you know, it can keep on going down, 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 and I'll still be making money probably when I wake up. If it does go all the way up here to this level right here. I like that level because, you know, it has been over that. Let's see. So I'm right here. This is where my stop loss will be for tonight. Let's change this. So my stop loss is like right here. And that's going to be at, I think I did 47, right? So that's right here. This is where my stop loss is at. You see it's above where it kind of ranged all the way up here and went back down. I don't care. If it goes up to this level right here, I'm cool. I'm fine. Cash me out. I'm not really worried about that. But right here, it hasn't been up here in a while. Let me see. Check it for the 5 minutes. Yeah, it hasn't really been up here in this level for over about 2 hours. So I got the stop loss set. Really, I like that stop loss where it's at. Stop loss at 1847. I got the pending trade right here where we were at before. 1845. and you see it's heading down. See how fast it came down and see how it's trying to go back up really fast? So if it does hit again right here, it's ranging from right here to right here. Goes back up here, and then hopefully it will there it is. It just went through. God, dog, look at that. Did everybody see that? What happened? Man, that thing shot up like a rocket and went right back down. I hope you guys put that pending order in. You're winning money right now. What in the world?
Hey, Doc, Alani, what was the stop loss on that pending order?
1847. Hey, we're in profit already. We're in profit before we even off the phone. Man, that was crazy. That thing just shot up so fast. I wanted to shoot down as fast as it shot up. It could shoot down just as fast. To me, that would be no problem. Wow. Yeah, when it shoots up like that fast, man, I'm almost thinking about cashing out. It came from down here, 44.30, 44.30, 45. It went up $2.50 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes. It went up $2.50. That's freaky, man. I almost wish I would have cashed out right here. That momentum like that, man, it's like you gotta be careful. Now it's up here, it's saying it's going back down, but man, that was wild. It might keep on going up for a second. As fast as it went through that, let's see. Yeah, see, it's trying to go back up. Yeah, we got our stop loss set way up here. I don't believe it's going to shoot up that far. It would have to go up another. What was that? Oh, wow. That was amazing. I wonder, see, I wish I knew who did whatever that just did. Like, man, somebody just put like $100 million or so. I always wondered, like, how does it shoot up that fast, that quick? All right, right now it's at 45, it's at 46. I guess it didn't go up that, it went up $1.60. It wasn't $2, so now it's right here. We're $1 away from our stop loss. Almost was thinking like when it went back down in there, I could have just took that money, but now it's gonna hit the Bollinger Band. Hopefully this will start crumpling back down. Sometimes that's a good sign when it starts having momentum that fast moving up. Like right here, see how this big green went up and then it just shot back down really fast. Right here is another one, a big green going up, shot down red, 3 candles. So this is 2 big green candles, not really big green candles because it did wick up, come back down. Now it's at where like the wick was almost. So it looks like there's 2 big candles here, but it went up so fast, came back down fast. And so sometimes what happens like that, people have like the pending orders, like how I had the pending orders, and a lot of pending orders came in between from right here to right there. And that's why it shot and wick back down so fast. And so now a lot of people are rolling with this to go back down. But it is definitely fighting. Somebody's putting a lot of money in right now. So we got a good position here. It just hit the Bollinger Band. It reversed right there. And we should get like 3 red candles coming back down really fast. Like I'm trying to look at the other time it came up green like that. This is what we don't want to happen. Just green, 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 and then consolidation, right? We like it when it goes green and then back to red real fast. We don't want it to be up here and consolidate, which is okay because we're not out, and we know since every time it consolidated, it went back down. So we're still looking good here. So that was good. We're in the trade. It's coming back down to the level. Good. This is what we wanted. And let's look at what the 1 minute looks like. The 1 minute probably is really crazy. Boom, 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 boom. Bollinger Band down. Consolidation. The momentum's going down now for the last 2 minutes. The red line crossed over. The money flow still pointing up. This should be coming back down though. Everybody, if anybody put that penny trade in, everybody should be in. I would even try to get it again up here at the top of the Bollinger Band. What time is it? That happened at about 14 after. No, that happened about 9:10. Sometimes I also like track the time too. Like does stuff happen like at the same time all the time? So I'll like document like today at 9:10, it just went up super fast. It didn't do nothing on like the hour. It didn't really, well, let's see. This is 5 minutes. So boom. So right here, it shot down at the hour. And then that same little 10 minutes after the hour shot up. Right now, the MACD strategy is telling us it's going back down. But then it did say it was going up here. And that just means that it crossed over this 0 line right here 2 times already. It crossed down and then it crossed back up right here. We're in a good position. It's coming back down now. You see it. Let's get a couple red candles. And we're looking great. And this is our trade for the night. So we're going to be in this trade. Make sure you got the trailing stop loss. You might want to put your trailing stop loss on 30 or 40. You don't have to be like me and do 120. Now, 120 stop loss, let me tell you what the difference is. Let's say you're doing a 30. So a 30 would mean we got in right here. Once it goes down to the 30, We got in right here at this area right here, 63. So once it goes down to right here, then it's going to kick in. The stop loss is going to be back at the 0. So you can't lose money. So as long as it goes right here with the 30 stop loss, you can't lose money, because if it goes back up, then it'll just stop loss you. And anything that it goes down more than 30 from there, you're going to make that profit. Now with the 120, the reason why I did that is, let's say it comes right here. So I got to go 120 down before it steps in. So you would be talking about right about this area right here. So right when it goes down here, then I can't lose anymore. It's going to be all profit for me. But I'm going to be in this trade. My son, I have to pick him up at 11 o'clock at night. And we knew this was going to happen. Look what happened, you guys. It went down just like we thought. Just like we thought. So don't be scared. It went down. Our stop loss way up here. It went down, and it's going to keep on coming down. So good job, you guys, man. Proud of you guys. Just want everybody to win. Want everybody to be correct and be able to win, you guys, together. Try to be at that 80-90% level with you guys. Win every trade. I'll probably take a picture later on tonight and show you guys what this trade kind of looked like in the WhatsApp group. But it's looking really good
So
right now.
we just stay in it tonight and leave it alone.
Yeah. But did you do the trailing stop loss?
No, I don't have the MT5.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to show you how to get that because you might need to look at this in about a half an hour. Look at it again.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. Man, I like the rolling stop loss because I can make more money, but you might want to set your take profit. You might want to set your take profit at 1844.5.
Okay.
If you don't have a trailing stop loss, because if you don't have a trailing stop loss, man, dang, it's like you're playing till you lose, basically, or until you get back to your computer and you cash out something if it's in the right way, right?
Right. Don't want to do that.
Nah, you don't want to do that. Because if you fall asleep, it's like you either wake up and you super looking good, or it cashed you out to 0. So don't worry about it. But that's pretty high. A stop loss is coming down. We're looking really good. God bless you guys. If you guys want to call me tomorrow's my Friday, and I can help you guys one-on-one, do some things, show you guys some stuff and coach you guys. I am going to put this in the back office. This is like the bounce strategy is like an hour or something long. And hopefully you guys learned a lot from what we did today. Let me see something.
Thanks,
Yeah, right on, you guys.